lost a few pounds. Yeah, I needed it. I was fat, I must say it honestly. So yeah, I lost a few pounds, put some muscle on, have like better conditioning also. So yeah,
Hey Nico, during your summer league, I was tracking your driving because I feel like that's one of your greatest strengths as a player, and you scored really effectively when you were driving the ball. You also took some steps forward as a defender. Those two skill sets, how do you see that translating to the NBA level?
the driving I would say because as a rookie, I'm gonna play like 99% of situations off the ball. Either it's gonna be like a spot up shot or like a drive to the basket. So I think it's gonna translate like really good, especially like playing with Trey, Jalen Johnson, and all of those other guys. They're like extreme good passers. So I think I'm gonna adapt pretty quick.
Perhaps there are some people who's not overly familiar with you or your game here in this city, but I think that there's some people that's going to be pleasantly surprised with some of the things that you can do. What would you say is probably some of the things that we can look forward to as Hawks fans that you're going to be able to bring to the table for this team, and maybe some underrated things that you know you haven't really had much of a chance to showcase and put on display within your game that you got in your bag and you can't wait to show it?
Yeah, I would say definitely my passing skills. You know, I like to do like flashy stuff, flashy passes. I make mistakes, obviously, but yeah, like passing, I would say my shooting, especially the pull-up twos. I love that shot. That's like my go-to shot every time. Get to the paint, rise up, shoot it. So yeah, those two.
Nico, last year in College Park, we talked about how the three-point line was a big emphasis for you and how the floor is so much larger in the NBA. Do you feel like, during the end of the season, you started to grasp more of a concept of that?
Oh yeah, it was way easier like at the end of the season. Just like having the feeling of the space and everything. It made like the game so much easier. Like I said, in the beginning when I first came here, the game speed was like way too quick for me. Like I couldn't like read nothing. I was like, getting lost. Like as the season was going on, it like, became slower and slower, and I adapted pretty good and started balling out.
Nico, we saw you at Trey's event, his pickleball event, and Luke already mentioned that you've been trying to play golf. So I just wanted to know, how is your pickleball?
On pickleball, I never try. I play paddle at home. That's like similar. Like yeah, I tried golf. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Do you see yourself kind of trying to learn a little bit more or trying to get better at it?
I would definitely try to learn it. It's way harder than it seems. Plus, my shoulders are sore right now, so yeah, but it's nice. I like it.
Nico, after your summer league this season, what's something you'd say you might have learned about yourself heading into this NBA campaign?
I learned that I'm not the fastest, strongest. Yeah, those two things. So I gotta like use my mind more, like challenge other players. Like be smart about some situations. So yeah.
Nico, it's not every day you get to play with a guy who's nicknamed the Unicorn, but what are you possibly hoping to learn from Kristaps during your season here together?
I would say a lot because he's been in the NBA for like quite some time, and just like talking with him, with Trey, and like all of the other guys, just like asking them questions, being like a sponge, like getting more knowledge that's gonna like help me grow as a player and as a person. So it's definitely fun, like it's gonna be fun. That's it. Perfect. Thank you guys.